I started Lawnporn in 2016. I got the name from the nickname that my mates used to give my lawn. A lot of people took notice and the community grew beyond my wildest expectations, and soon I realised I wasn't alone in the quest to get a great lawn. Lawnporn has given me a voice where I can be myself, express myself, inspire and teach. And I'm not ignorant to the fact that I've created a huge lawn community and fully respect the responsibility that involves. Whether or not your problems are big or small, there's a solution, there's a path. I like to think of lawn as a magic trick unfolding before your eyes. And getting a great lawn isn't a magic trick, it's knowledge, community, friendship and practice. I love a challenge and helping my community and also helping my friends. Even though it doesn't quite come together sometimes, and in the past I've made lots of mistakes, I've totally learnt and moved on. My mission is to teach and inspire and give you the knowledge of what you're doing, and I'll go about that any way possible. And if life and circumstance has made your lawn look fairly terrible, please realise that there is a way back. I'm here to help and there is a path. Spring renovation is the time that you can forget about your past mistakes and failures and get a great lawn. Lawning just makes me happy.
Get lawn on!
And I'm glad it makes others happy too. There's nothing as good as enjoying a great lawn with your family. As my lawn journey continues, I'm really appreciative of the follow and the support and the growing community. This season's going to be huge and I can't wait to get going this spring.
Bye-bye water, all gone. Look at that. Thank you, Lawnporn.
Okay, a big day today. Scarifying. Big day today. It's renovation day for me. What do we got here? Lots of sand, and we've got some choice tools here. The Billy Goat Aerator, lovely machine. We'll get David to show us through that. Billy Goat power rake, and some help from Barossa Mowing and Maintenance. I service northern suburbs of Adelaide up to the Barossa and around. So my renovation this year is a little bit different to other years. It's going to be a very, very heavy reno. It's going to take a while to get the repair. This leveling here, around here, is very, very low. Scarify first, keep those scarifying clippings. Core, keep those cores. And I'll be replanting after quite a heavy top dress. The new areas of lawn here, we're leaving them alone. They've been in almost 4 weeks now. Part here had a bit of growth and has had a mow. That part there still needs some growth and mowing to go. We're going to leave those parts alone, but use those parts as a guide to level up our area, which is quite low, especially through here. Morning Bob, how you going? Well, let's get David and Max to show off their equipment. Max, the cameraman.
Alright, it's a Billy Goat Aerator from Billy Goat out of the US. It's a reciprocating style aerator with variable speed transmission, so you can vary your hole pattern to the job that needs to be done. If you need a tight pattern, you go slow. If not, you can open it up and all out a squeeze of the trigger. Power rake that we have over here, heavy duty construction with infinite adjustment.
Just as you need, little bit by a turn of that handle, yeah?
Yeah, just want to come up a mill, you can. But it'll be interesting to see the difference between the new and the old. Yeah, that's the business end there. So these are loose, they flick around. Pulls out stuff like this. Beautiful for replanting and regrowing. We're actually using the dethatching machine not to dethatch this lawn. We're using it to get live or the excess runners out for replanting. It doesn't actually look like a proper dethatching job as such. It's more trying to get the runners for regrowth. That's why the people that have done dethatching before, it looks nothing like a dethatching job. So that's what we're trying to achieve.
You can hold the camera, mate. Pretty happy about that, aren't you?
Yeah. Like I've been studying all week in school just for this day.
All right.
So.
Just like I showed you, you hold it with 2 hands close to your belly, which is your core strength.
Yeah.
And then be smooth with your feet. Walk like a cat. Like, yeah. Now, I only picked this up yesterday. What they were telling me. Yeah, running choke. So we'll put it on choke. We've got to switch it on. Now I'll check that there's fuel in there. I'm assuming there is. Haven't looked since I picked it up. Plenty of fuel in there. So I picked this up from a bowling green. See how right they are. So one pull with the choke, won't start anything, and then go to run. Hey. So you went pretty deep?
About 75 mil, guys.
Okay, so the real classic after you've done your scarifying, aerating, now putting down your top dress, the real classic thing to do is get your top dress on your spade and flick it so it's nice and light, nice and thin. And then you get a soil spreader, spread it evenly. However, my area is totally low. I'm going to be top dressing a lot heavier. If you've got an area and there's lots of dips, you can go thicker in those dips. However, it will take a longer time to recover. Me, I'm sort of got some areas which are massively down. Hence, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a thicker top dress, then planting my scarification clippings and my cores, and then putting a light top dress over that, watering in well. So that's my plan. I use Top Dress Special Blend from Garden Grove. It's a clean sand, it levels well, it's got excellent drainage. The drawbacks, however, is sand doesn't hold nutrients and doesn't hold water that well compared to other soils. I will use sandy loam in a pinch. The loams that are local to me, and I'm sure there's better ones around, do have a few bits and pieces in it which wouldn't agree too well with a cylinder mower. But look, there's a bit more nutrients in sandy loam and it'll hold water and nutrients a fair bit better as well than sand. And a general rule of thumb choosing sand or sandy loam is that sand will work well with low cut surfaces and highly maintained surfaces. Sandy loam, well, that's useful for things with a higher height of cut such as kikuyu and buffalo, and where levelling doesn't have to be done to the nth degree. I've got more information about that on lawnpornonline.com. You can download the top dress guide for free, and that's got a bit more information for you to help you choose.
Very nice.
That is a plug and a half, that thing. Now, word of advice for people that have buffalo, those varieties don't spread underground, they only spread above ground via stolons, so you can't mow them to the ground. If you're going to do a renovation, you have to have some green leaf showing for photosynthesis. I've also got a buffalo guide on lawnpornonline.com, as well as zoysia, as well as cooch and kikuyu. If you click the top right of screen now, that'll take you to a buffalo rescue series that I did, and we'll be re-attending that lawn a bit later this year. Links will be in the description for all the guides and all the products that are used in this video. There we go. Liking that.
to what used to be home. Passing by those little towns I know so well. Stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day.
Right, it's a couple of days after my reno. It's been pretty windy, so I haven't been able to do my moist and history application. Yeah, so I use about 5 litres of water in my sprayer. The rushing around that you do for Lawnporn videos and getting the shot ready, my friend Lee is helping me today. This area is about 80 square metres. I'd be using about 200, 250 mil of moist. Measure that out. That'll do. Put that in the mix. Now you can take mixed moist with the history, and I'm also going to put down go-go juice as well in the same application. The moist will help get the history into the upper soil profile a lot more easier. It'll also help the soil conserve water and keep it at the root zone. Very important during the watering process in the renovation, in the recovery. Notice I'm all gloved up, long sleeve shirt, pants, boots, glasses, almost everything except the mask. A bit naughty of me, but I need probably for this area 80 square metres. I'll go 10 mils, that'll be in the upper range. History will just ensure that if there's any black beetle in there, they're not going to survive, and will also give me a 3-month protection. You can see why I'm using gloves for this, because I'm getting it all over my gloves. I use this product, I don't know, about monthly or so. I haven't used it for about nearly 2 months now. Go-go juice, a bit of organics, microbial activity, and some humic acid, which will just liven up the soil a bit. We're talking sand, it's not very lively. I usually put a whole litre of this in, but I'm only going to go half a litre, because I'm going to go around to my friend Stacey's and do the same thing, so I want to save a little bit for them. So half litre will do me. My other half of water, in it goes. Now I've got 5 litres of water. I could actually put 10 litres of water and do 2 passes in 2 different directions. I'm not going to. This sprayer is very nice, even application. So I only go the one way, and it's sort of a yard that really doesn't work both ways easily with a big unit like this. So after I've done this application, I'll be straight away putting down 4 seasons. I won't be putting it on my grassed areas. I'll just be putting it on the sand areas, because I only did it a couple of weeks ago, so it doesn't really need it again. I don't want to overfeed it. I've got to give this a mix. So I agitate, spray, it's good. I'll give that a little while to mix. Now, if you're looking for some renovation programs, I've got them on www.lawnpornonline.com. Kikuyu, Cooch, Buffalo, and Barossa as well. Lawnpornonline.com. I reckon I'm about right for an application. I do love this sprayer, BA Group's GK75. Nice, even, flat spray, as you can see. Leaving some tracks today in the sand. It's not going to look pretty. It doesn't matter. We'll be doing a top dress in a couple of weeks just to flatten it out totally. We'll do that once we've got some growth. The beauty about this sprayer as well is that I'm well away from the product, so I must admit I get a little bit lazy with some of my applications and I'm just doing them in the shorts and a t-shirt. Probably shouldn't be admitting that, but that's the truth. It's a beast of a sprayer. Well, I picked up a roller today, my roller from the school. Now straight away I'm going to put down the Four Seasons. Alright, cool. I'm actually only doing 60 square metres because I'm only doing the sandy bit. I know this is not part of the renovation program, putting Four Seasons down. Why I didn't include it in the programs, in the guides, is because, you know, a couple of weeks previous you would have used this stuff. So the reason I'm using it as well is because I've got a thick layer of top dress there of sand which won't have much nutrients in it. So it needs a little bit of a boost. I'm just going to do it from the walkway. It's nice and easy. Just make sure I don't trip up on this very dangerous retaining wall. That's not a retaining wall, it's just some rocks on some dirt. That needs a lot of work, I can tell you that right now. And now I'm going to water in, maybe 20-30 minutes and get a nice even application. I want the product being the history, moist, and obviously a bit of the fertiliser into that upper soil profile. That's where it's needed. You don't want to go too deep with it. And because my area is so sandy as well, I don't want to be like giving a big deep drink for an hour because it'll just leach all the insecticide away. So just needs to be in the upper soil profile where the roots are, which is where they like to live and eat the roots. But look, I'm pretty convinced that I don't have any black beetle. It's not something that really happens at Port Augusta that much. I have seen them, but yeah, not in big numbers. It's just not the right conditions for them, I suppose, or there's just not enough population. But yeah, it's coming along good. There you go. Get your lawn on. Get your lawn on. It's finally done.
David Peterson. I operate Barossa Mowing and Maintenance out of Tanunda. Do a lot of aged care maintenance, garden home maintenance.
Yep.
2.5 days a week with Barossa Village,
yep,
looking after their clients.
Yep.
Then I've got a few wineries I look after as well,
yep,
and a few homeowners.
And what services do you do?
Anything from mowing, pressure washing, hedging, aeration and dethatching now,
yep,
and pretty much anything in between. General home maintenance.
Yep.
There's quite a variety of things I do.
And you've got a passion for turf?
I do.
Where did you get your passion from turf from?
I think it's from my father. He used to be the groundsperson at one of the local schools here in Port Augusta.
Yep.
And I used to spend a fair bit of time down there mowing and watering and
Yeah.
mucking around down there as a kid.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it, and
Yeah.
I'm finally making it my life, I suppose.
And how'd you get into Lawnporn?
I first seen it on the internet.
Yep.
Then I actually met him when I come down to Port Augusta to visit my parents at a local service station.
Oh, good work.
Then yeah, from there we've been communicating over Facebook and on the phone, and I've come back for the weekend to see my parents, so we teed it up and did a bit of a reno on his house.
Well, thanks, mate, for everything. Really
No worries,
appreciate it.
thank you.
All right. Thanks, David, for
Thank you.
coming and helping me out. And look, guys, if you in the northern suburbs of Adelaide, around the Barossa area, and you're looking for some renovation action, some aeration and some dethatching, check out Barossa Mowing and Maintenance.
Get your
Get your
lawn
lawn on.
Now.
So, Maxie, helping Dad, that's all right, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on rare occasions I do.
Yep.
Most of the time I don't.
No, that's okay. And you enjoyed today?
Yeah,
Yeah. Had some fun?
yeah. All I really need to complete the Lawnporn set is the hat. And then then we're all ready.
You got the shirt there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might try to find a way to get one of your hats.
Yeah. All right, no worries. I'll see what I can do.
I was having a drink and I was just like, as soon as you came out, I was just like, oh.
I got something for you, Max.
What is it? Thanks, buddy. Happiest day of my life. Got the matching t-shirt, matching hat. You know, get your lawn on.